Hey guys, I just want to give a quick walkthrough of week 2 and what our readings are, what our lectures are, what our assignments are, so that we're all really clear about what to do for this week. So in week 2, we are starting our introduction to the narrative essay. So we're going to begin our very first essay, which is going to be a personal narrative. So this essay is going to allow us to learn and grow our writing while also letting us write about our own personal experience. So our assignment for the end of this week is you will upload your completed narrative outline. So as we look at our week 2 here, first we have our information. These are our readings. You'll see that I have uploaded 2 different things. I've given you the PowerPoint for you to go through on your own if you want to print out notes to study, if you want to have this PowerPoint for your own records, you can do that. Then I also have linked a video lecture of me going through these and talking you through these concepts. So you've got your basics of narration video lecture. Then you have our narrative structure slides. For whatever reason, when you open it up here, it looks a little crazy, but when you come and you download that PowerPoint, it works completely normal. So it works there. And then after that, I have our narrative structure video lecture. So this is me going through the slides, giving you some more information. So you really need to take the time to watch both of those videos. And then, like I said, feel free to print out those PowerPoints for notes for yourself, study from them, whatever works best for you. Then as we go down, we see some information about our narrative essay that we're going to be writing over the next couple of weeks. So first we have what that assignment itself is. So you see this is fairly detailed, gives you a lot of information about exactly what our expectations are. So you are going to be writing a narrative essay. This is going to be MLA format. That means that's double space, Times New Roman, 12-point font with the 1-inch margins. Everything needs to be submitted as docs, RTFs, or ODT files, not PDFs, not pages, and not Google Docs. This essay needs to be your own work. We talked a lot about that at the beginning of the semester. No ChatGPT, no AI, no outside sources. This is a personal narrative. This is you telling about yourself. So this paper should be 3 to 5 pages. It's going to include a title page, but this does not count in your minimum. Okay, so this is 3 full pages top to bottom. And this is the firm minimum length. Maximum is flexible, as long as you're still staying within the guidelines. If it's not 3 pages, it's too short. These length requirements, they're not arbitrary. If it's not hitting that minimum length, it's because you're missing something. So if you are struggling to get to that minimum length, you might want to set up a meeting with me and let me chat with you and see what that missing piece is. So what is our topic? We're going to be writing about a life lesson that you've learned in your own life, something that you've learned at home or work or some other place that you can describe. Remember, these lessons are going to be broad and easily accessible to your reader. This is where it's really important that you watch those video lectures because I really walk you through all of this meat there. And so use the guidelines to choose your topic. It needs to be true, something that personally happened to you and is about you, has taken place in the last few years, takes place over no more than a single 48-hour period. The first video lecture for this week walks you through how to select your topic really well. Okay, and then here's some grading expectations. I'm going to be grading the paper as a whole, but in general, the grades are going to look like this. So an A paper should include all parts of the essay, the hook, background info, and thesis that tells us the lesson learned, body paragraphs, each that has that topic sentence, specific conflict, concrete and specific details, and a transition sentence, and a conclusion with that restated thesis, wrap up, and terminal closure. Again, I go over all of this in those video lectures. Make sure you watch them. It needs to follow all the parts of the assignments, and it needs to be largely free of grammatical and mechanical errors. Are you going to drop a letter grade because you misspelled one word? No. But it does need to show care, consideration, and also that you took the time to edit and revise and look for these sorts of little piddly mistakes. Okay? Places that you might lose points is if you're not meeting that minimum length and if it's not in an MLA format. Okay, and so then this just gives you a little bit more about how to write a narrative. So that is what our essay is going to be. We're not writing the essay this week, but we are starting it. Here to the next page. Here is our narrative outline template. This is going to be the assignment that you turn in this week. So you will want to download your own copy of this, and you will fill this out about the topic that you have selected after watching the video lectures and going through all of those steps. And this will be due Sunday at midnight. Okay, here is a sample narrative outline. So you can look through this and see, you see here, our author has given us their thesis, then they're talking in their intro, what they're going to use for their hook, the setup in the background. It's all bullet points. We're not writing the essay here, but we are filling in with as much detail as possible, making sure that we know what the plan is. I know not everyone enjoys pre-writing, but the way I like to think about it is the harder that you work on an outline and this section, the easier it is when you actually sit down to write. You've already done the brain work. So don't cheat yourself on this outline. It's your only assignment this week. Really take the time and be thorough and get all those details down and really think through what you want your essay to contain. So then next week when we sit down to start that drafting process, it will come pretty organically and flow really nicely because we've already thought it all through. Okay, so this is your assignment for this week. And that is here under assignments. So I'm going to go back and just kind of scroll us through our week 2 one more time just so you can see where everything is. I know that D2L is new for a lot of us, or maybe it's been a long time since we've taken a college class, or this is our first one. So I just want to make sure we're feeling comfortable with this. So here under Begin Narrative Essay, we've got those video lectures and the notes. Under the assignment documents, you've got your essay assignment details, that outline template. This is what you'll download to fill out your own outline and a sample outline. And then down at the bottom for under assignments, you'll have your Dropbox for that narrative outline. Okay, if you have any questions, you need any support, you want some guidance, just reach out. I'm happy to answer via email, set up a phone call or a Zoom, whatever I need to do to get you on the right track. All right, have a great week.